Due Diligence Club. Welcome to the Dojo Dog Club. Most importantly, welcome to Johnny Squirrelmaster's Social Nature Experiments Club. So let's see if we have any squirrels trying to hit them feeders. Happy Sunday too, people. Whoop! Oh, there's one. We had one in the tree. It was creeping. So you all know what the basis is. Johnny Squirrelmaster dictates what we do as far as scratch the lottery ticket and or rip the Pokemon pack. Yesterday, Pokemon pack 1. Wipe the slate clean. Here's our tally board. Keep this down yonder. Of course. Here's the sort of the saber we use to mark with the with a marker tip. Gorilla taped, duct taped. Let's see what we hit. I'm a little late. I should have been on here and did the mornings way better. The problem is I don't know how many people will be keen on tuning in at 8 o'clock in the morning when they're running around trying to get to work, get their day going. So we're like a weekend. I'm gonna do this daily, and then morning I'm gonna start. So there's Pokemon pack, Scratchy Scratch. They were way more active this morning at 8, but I had some errands to run early. So basically 11 o'clock is like the cutoff point for if squirrels tend to eat. And I didn't put any food out. Usually I've been feeding the animals stale food. I put a couple on my channel. There's some redundant me putting out food and feeding the deer and chipmunks and such. Rather than throwing the food out, I figured I give it to them. There's no point letting it rot. Here comes our first contestant. So there's a pole I put out I drilled through the center of this window. And then normally they climb across this pole and they either hop onto the feeder left or feeder right. And both feeders have the exact same food in it, so there's no variables. I think the thing I'm running into though is as I talk, I feel like they kind of see there's a chipmunk down bottom there. He'll actually run up the pole, but he won't jump on the feeder. It's so funny. I've never seen a chipmunk climb up a tree until I guess that was a week or two ago. I climbed up the tree and across the pole at the tournament, which is this pole right here, right in the middle. I had to put that in to fend off. This all started out as a vantage point for my computer where I work and read and do research, and I figured why not add something to get a daily fresh look at, take a look outside from time to time. So I feel like people don't do that nearly as much as they should. Everybody sort of seems to be walled up, tunnel visioned out, getting work done, which I get it. I get it. Oh, here he comes, across the pole. See if he does. So I think he may hear me. So left is lottery ticket, left feet or left is lottery ticket. Right is Pokemon pack, rippage. Which I'm like super hooked on Pokemon. Shout out to my cousins for enlightening to the fact of that whole market. Talk about a lucrative biz, but it's absolutely booming. A couple of their portfolios are up like 50% in a matter of, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. That's a really good return for sure. I think I'm gonna next time. I'm gonna retitle it. I'm gonna give it a different title and see if it helps out with the algorithm and getting in. 'Cause I know people once they see Pokemon, they get like batshit crazy for it. Which I get it because I went to a card show with them and it was wholly eye opening. It was packed to the gills with people like absolutely stanking too. Like holy locker room stank, holy hoagie bread smell. Um, but yeah, no, it was cool. It was definitely enlightening. I bought some cards, some early 2000s. Actually bought a couple. Gengar's my dude. Um, he seems to be cool, but any of the old stuff is definitely popping for sure. So I figured, given the fact that these bird feeders, they started out as bird feeders, and over time these squirrels completely took over. So a little bit of thought, I'm like, how can I like make this into something funny? And I figured, put the feeders, put the feeders up, feed them, you know, keep them out daily, and see if I get any hits. And like I said, there's a lottery ticket left, Pokemon pack right. I think he sees that flashlight. I gotta stop doing that. And normally they hit the feeders like crazy. Like that's why I put that pole through the center to kind of bang them, not bang them off physically, but kind of make a racket. Um, like I may actually move the pole towards us if he's gonna sit here and he's like waiting this out. See him dead center here? He's waiting this out. He's like, dude, someone's in there talking loud ass gibberish. Um, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. And also, I apologize for the middle of like kind of renovation mode. This has been an ongoing process. Completely a product of procrastination on the TV. God forbid I run outside noise. I don't want to be like sued or something. Here he comes, coming across. Let's see. He's like, dude, pipe down in there, you weirdo. He's like, he's not even contractually binded yet for his contract of helping me do work. Yo, if you're anyone in here, dude, put something in the chat. I'll shout you out, do a little chit chat, and I like conversing back and forth. It's a cool way to meet people, you know, from all over. Quintessential networking for sure. But yeah, no, I figured, like I said, I'm gonna be doing this daily, and then I think in the morning I may start one at like 8:30, and then run. Just kind of shout out some news that's happening. I'm pretty avid follower of the U.S. equities and stock market, and all things money. I love seeing money move and businesses move. So I'm in a couple discords and part of different news things where I get news feeds that give me insight and stuff that's, you know, just hit the wire. So I figured, I guess I'm allowed to do that. I don't know. So if I get kicked off, I get kicked off. But in the morning they are way active. Like this morning there was like 4 or 5. I just had to do some running around early. So, but whatever. Like I said, I got to check in daily. Can't not skip a day. The thing is, normally I have food out by that bird bath and that hanging plate. I have any kind of leftover food I put out there. So it's usually that draws all sorts of weird animal folk. Like the first or second day I streamed, there was no action, no squirrels, no nothing went around, and out of nowhere a box turtle came crawling out from under the deck and was mowing down the lettuce and vegetables I put out and all that good stuff. So I'm actually gonna quiet down for like 2 minutes just to see if this squirrel hits a feeder. Stand by. Oh, you bastard. You get in there. I was just watching something. One of our local broadcasters used to broadcast our baseball games, did a national game on for the Phillies, and he's now on national news because he sounds so much like an announcer. Of course, while I was away, Johnny Squirrelman. All right, so this is what we do. We give him like a good minute and of eating. So now he chose Pokemon. So this is what we do. We grab the saber marker. And we go down bottom here. And we put 1/ one tally for the Pokemon pack. And this is what then we end up. Chase them off. And then see what happens. He said, what in the F? The other part of this is the windows I put in. I treated them with mirror tint to because as I realized as I was working next to the window, and if I would flail around and move, nothing would come onto the feeder, or they would tear off from the feeders. And obviously I had to move throughout the day. So to avoid that disruption, I put mirror tint on the windows, which greatly benefited. Look, he's down bottom here now. So all the stuff he knocked down, he's down bottom. LFC prods, I guess you bounced. My bad, brother. I was in the other room watching something about. You still here, dude? Damn. Blew that one. Hopefully you come back. So 1-0 Pokemon. He wanted the right feeder, which puts a tally for right feeder's Pokemon pack, which is that dark object underneath. Left feeder is lottery ticket. The reason why they're dark is if I shine any light through it, the squirrels seem to get spooked. It seems like the light shines through the mirror tint. But yeah, no, so let's see if he gets back up in the poll. This morning it was way more activity. I think now that I'm starting to like really focus up on when their time of feeding is, it's definitely early AM. And then the deer, they come through. The deer will come through randomly. There's so many deer in our area that's almost a nuisance, but they're cool. The deer tend to eat, which I didn't even realize it. So I put food out on this plate here and on the ground daily of like leftover stale or rancid fruit or rancid whatever. And rather than throwing it out, a lot of the deer, I even had a box turtle show up, which was cool. There's Johnny Squirrel Master eating, scavenging on the bottom there. Well, hopefully I have some people that'll actually be in the room at the end. Because like I said, I have a pack of that, a box of, I don't even know, was it the Pitch Black edition? And then I have a series of, a stack of lottery tickets. And you know, if there's like 100 people, I'll scratch like, you know, I'll scratch it. My plan is to scratch, you know, $50, $100 worth of tickets or rip all the packs. But like, you know, I don't see any point or premise to do it when no one's watching. Look at that dude down there. See, the other thing is I may actually, all that framing down there, which is supposed to be a deck, I stopped framing it because I have thoughts of making that into a pond. So where that squirrel would be, or is now, would be swimming in water if it was what I want it to be. There's a chipmunk too. Most times they coexist. But I'll run it for like another 20. See what happens. I just wish I had done it in the morning. Unless I do it in the morning and then something you can't live without. Add a question and answer sticker. No, there's no one to want. No one's to ask any formal questions. See if I can keep that by having a pond. There he is. Seems like me not talking is a big deal. There he goes. Up the tree. I'm gonna have to keep that branch because if I build a pond, some of those branches, here he goes, down the pole determined. There he goes. Questioning the sounds, maybe even the smells from behind the window, which is us or me. I don't know how much he can hear that well. I mean, obviously they can hear, but I don't know what level. But I'm sure they can smell. And I didn't get a chance to really seal around the pole hole yet. Oh, he's going left. Oh, he's got to go into the hole. He's got to get into the feeder to make it a tallyable point. Oh, oh, oh. Not yet. He's got to be completely in. Oh, he's going ninja style. What a douche. This is a new tactic. I've never seen him like sit on top, and I may have to adjust qualifications of tallies. Oh, there he goes. Okay, there we go. All right, 1-1. Where's the saber marker at? Saber marker. Oh my god, what a freaking corny ass nerd. But whatever, dude. Oh, the simple things in life. If you can't laugh, dude, peace. Get up out of this. So here's the marker. There's the board down yonder. We put a tally for lotto ticket. Zing. There we go. So it's 1-1. Lottery ticket. 1. Pokemon pack, which is right feeder 1. So we have a tie score at the moment. So he had his share. You always got to reward him because it is kind of tough. I've seen a lot of them fall and get all ninja'd out. All right, so this is what we do. We gotta run him off. Good. Ding 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 ding. All right. sitting, feeding whatever residual he had up in his cheek holes. So let's see how quickly he returns. More often than not, they come back fairly quick. They get all pissed off because there's so much food to be had, and it's like, let's eat it all. Which I guess as an animal makes sense. If it's there, eat it all, regardless of hunger status. It seems like the same couple squirrels rule who gets to go into the, I wanted to somehow mark them, but I know there's a couple that fight off the other, or maybe it's first come, first serve. I have no idea what the hierarchy is, but I would assume there's something. You know, that Charles Big D Darwin, checking on in. I feel like I breathe like a freaking Yeti. Let's see if he comes. So here he is. He's not eating the leaves, is he? He don't eat leaves. No, the deer would munch them down. Let's see if he comes back. All right, we need a tiebreaker. And we also need a single person, a single body to be in here so I can, like, I'm not ripping or scratching if there's no one in here. I'm not a junkie like that. I'm not gonna do it. It's like doing, you know, drinking by yourself or something. No, that's probably a bad analogy, but all right, here we go. Oh, lottery ticket. All right. Oh, it didn't check in yet. You gotta get into the hole. That still doesn't count. Does not count yet. Nope. Does not count. Unofficial. Still 1-1. Sorry about your luck there, Johnny Squirrel Master. Din din din. But what he did do is he did knock out some residual food seed, which is like it's like a blend of. Where's he going? Up the side, up the top. Oh, he's going Pokemon pack. Oh, he's in. Okay. 2-1. Where's the saber marker at? Zing! Right here. Oh, we got scared. 2 birds, 1 stone. Mark it up. 2-1. 2-1. Saber rattling. Saber marking. So 2-1 Pokemon. Stay a little quiet. He may have saw the size of the sword and got freaked out. I gotta watch what I say. Not that that was bad, but I think that's the biggest difficulty in doing this stuff is staying down the middle of things and not saying things to people to take offense. And everyone's so fragile nowadays. It's going down, so looks like someone ripped a branch off the tree. Alright, he's eating. He's taking the easy meals. Easy meal status. Check out the computer. Shut that down. One thing about Sunday, it's a great time to kind of reset, and the world's on just chill mode. Well, the news keeps on going, but I always get FOMO when the stock market's open, and you know, I'm not necessarily glued to the computer. Every once, you know, I make a couple moves here and there. See if I can adjust this. I'm using a phone. I have a camera, but I haven't figured out how to sync it. Which one does he go to? He's right down the middle. Which one does he pick? Oh, it's going Pokemon. Leaning Pokemon. Leaning Pokemon. That'd be my pick. Pokemon Pact rule. Then I got my cousin telling me not to open the Pergas. He's going to take the poll determined route, which is the preferable for peak entertainment factor. Here he goes, up the tree. Up the tree. On with the pole determined. Across the pole determined. Looking Pokemon feeder pack. Smelling me. Hearing me, maybe. Oh, Lotto. He's going Lotto. He's going, going Lotto. Doesn't count yet. Gotta go. Oh, all right. Count it. Saber marker. Pull the cap. Just a tip. What? Mark it. 2-2. 2-2. All right. I'm gonna run this guy off. He's been getting fat, dude. They're like, holy diabetes, man. Oh, good job, ninja guy. Oh man, he's already back. He's already back. Oh, Pokemon. Oh, he's in. All right, 3-2 Pokemon. Come on in, Jib Jib. Jib Jib, come on. Jib Jib the Pooch. You guys want to check him? Oh, he bounced. I wonder if he heard me. That's accountable. That's accountable. Count it. 3-2. Saber marker. Saber marker of Excalibur right here. You know what you know about that? Oh my God. My dad be laughing at me right now. Down from heaven looking down. Love you, Dad. Miss you. He may be gone. Chipmunks do not count. Oh no, actually I will count the chipmunk. If that chipmunk somehow doesn't make it into... If a chipmunk makes it in either feeder, whatever inventory I have of tickets, or lottery tickets stacked and or Pokemon, they're all getting ripped, regardless of people in here or not. That's my new stipulation. I got to have at least a handful of people in here. Like, I'm not sitting here playing with myself. That's friggin' disgusting. Plus, it's the whole premise. Although this is barely a couple. I think this is maybe a week. I don't know if it's been a week yet. Oh, I think it's a week tomorrow. But I'm gonna pop in. I'm gonna try and coordinate with the squirrels when it's best, when they're fully active, because they get funny when they're amongst each other as a group, posse. I don't know, what do you call a pack of squirrels? I don't know, but probably a good 4 or 5 that tend to congregate here. So we'll see how things go. I'll give it another like maybe 5 minutes. Hopefully someone posts in. Dude, what a giant turnout. There's 1 million people in here. Just kidding. Wouldn't that be something, dude? I do have some plans in mind, and this is all going to involve the running time. I'm going to start with like an hour is my run time. If anyone else has like any other thoughts on such, anything, you know, shoot a message over. We'll definitely entertain thought. Nice to have someone in here just to like rip a pack. I'm like, is there a point to ripping a pack if no one's here? It's like a tree falling in the woods kind of thing. It's like, come on. Yeah, so eventually this is actually going to be a desk, like a stand-up work desk, but I'm going to keep it like a giant view window, and then it'll be a pond. I don't want to obstruct the view at all. I think obstructing your view would be kind of counterintuitive. Oh, come on in, Jib Jib. Oh, it's Jib Jib the Pooch. Come on in, little guy. Come here, stay. It's Jib Jib the Pooch. Oh, there's a squirrel. He's back. He's on the canoe. Jib Jib brought the squirrel back. See? Feed. Come here. All right, squirrel inbound. There he is. Does the game get tied? Or do they pull ahead by 2? Oh my god, look at all the mosquitoes around him. It's so sad. Look at him, he's like being blasted by skeets. Staring at himself. That's the other intriguing part to this, is the mirror tint. They sit there and stare at themselves. And they're like, man, this is weird. First time seeing myself. He thinks it's like a squirrel, and I didn't know mosquitoes bothered them. Apparently they do. There's 2 around his dome. Oh, good boy, JJ. We're staying around. Oh my god, if you guys can smell it here, it smells like freaking peppers, onions, and eggs. It's great. Sausage, doing a brunch. Sunday brunch with the peeps. Mimosas. Mwah. You see what happens. Jib Jib. Jib Jib. It's not time to play games. Get it. Get it, Rock. Get it, Jib Jib. What is it? What is it? Gator? Get Gator. Get Gator. Get Gator now. Get. What is it? Rudy? Oh, it's Rudy. No, it's not Rudy. I don't know. I forget what we name it. He's got so many toys. He like can distinguish amongst. Oh, it's Barney. Never mind. That's Barney. Go big and Barney. Go big and Barney. Dude's smarter than most people. All right. Dude, don't be stealing the stage. Here, go get it. Look. Down, look. 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 Good boy. Alright, people. We're non-existing people talking in the abyss. I'm gonna go hit some brunch and enjoy the day. I don't know, maybe there's people listening to the grease trap, as they say, but if you are, God bless you. Get the day, people. Peace.